So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Here's Herbert. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some...
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
York, good on the extra point. And the Desperados have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's 2nd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now give on the ground. Good running inside the 25. Wadarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's a close game early on. Greg and I back in. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Desperados. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 48-yard line.
Here's a designed run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Third and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, it's Herbert. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
1st down, Desperado.
Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. And he will score. Touchdown, Desperados. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Uh-oh. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. That one is good. And the Broncos are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Play action now. It's Herbert. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He'll look to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Putting the tight end in motion. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, this looks like a design run. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a run going left. And he'll be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. They'll run. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Desperados. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's that rookie third-round pick. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Field goal will make it a 1-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. Receiver in motion, going right. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down. So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's got it at the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now a second timeout called by the defense. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they...
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Pistol here for Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground You break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Now a run on first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. On the ground, they go with their running back. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Desperado.
He'll try the right side this time. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll run, trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They send the tight end in motion. That is caught. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Now, 1st and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They'll go down to a knee. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is